So I'm going to start with V04. And then I'm going to go to V12. And then I'm going to go over that whole section with V01. And I want our shirt to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to start over with V04. And then V12. And again, I'll go over her whole shirt with V01. Now for shoes, we're going to go to VL4. And then V12. And again, like her shirt, I want them to be darker, so I'm going to start over with V04. And then V12. And then I'll go over her whole shoe with V01. So I'm going to start with YG93. I'm going to color the whole thing. Okay, and to lighten it a little bit, I use the YG91. And that kind of blends the color a little bit too. And later, to add texture, I took my white paint pen and I just put some dots on the top of her, on her bodice and on her pant leg. Alright, now let's do the flowers. I'm going to do the holder first, so for that I'm going to use E59 and E57. So I'm going to do the bottom of the holder first. So I'm going to go up the inside. And then I'm going to lighten it a little bit with E57. And I think I'll add a little bit more E59 down here on the edge, so it has a little bit more shadow. Okay, for the leaves, I used G94 and YG63. So I'm going to start with G94. And for my leaves, I did the little closest to where the petal is, and then I kind of went up the little line in the middle of the leaf. And then I filled the leaf in with YG63. And I'm going to go back and darken up my little stem line and my little leaf there with another little dot of G94. And I'm also going to get in between a few of these little petals so that they can be, I'm going to assume it's going to be leaf in the background in between our flowers. Okay, and I'm going to color the flower centers Y18 and Y13. I'm going to start with Y18, and I'm going to do the bottom of each of the center. And then I'm going to fill it in with Y13. may want to do that a couple of times just to darken up, depending on how dark you want your centers to be. So I'm going to start over with Y18. And you don't have to make them darker. It's totally up to you. If you like them the light color, then just leave them like that. If not, add some more Y18 and Y13. Okay, now we're going to color our flowers, and I'm going to start with the blue flowers. I'm going to do B quadruple 0 and B01. So I'm going to start with B01. And I chose to do these little droopy daisy flowers, the blue color. But you could choose to do whichever ones you wanted first. Or you can paint them all blue or all pink. It's up to you. So I'm just going to do closest to the center of my flower with the B01. Okay, whoops, my battery died, so I had to go plug it in. So let's go on to B quadruple 0 and finish up our blue flowers. So I'm going to start with Y23. And then I'm going to add Y21. And then Y18. And I'm going to start with R20. And I brushed out from the center. And then I added R30. That's the flowers. And then on the finished card, I did the centers of the flowers with some Stardust stickles. And again, I did the white paint pen on her shirt and her pants. But here's flower all finished up. Thank you. Have a great day.